Have you ever come across intelligent but manipulative and insecure coworker or a boss or a friend or a relative who started a smear campaign against you by spreading some rumors about you, by talking negative about you, or revealing the secrets that you might have shared during some good times with them? Hi, I'm Dr. Meenu. In this episode, I'm helping you understand what is smear campaign and why some people do it, and what you can do to save yourself from the damage being caused by smear campaign. So, to start with, these people who start smear campaign against you are the ones who are basically very charismatic people. They have a way with words. They can use the right words at the right moment to victimize themselves in most of the conditions that you have done something wrong to them, and that is why they are talking anything negative about you. And this negatives, that this smear campaign is done in a manner which is very subtle. The hints are being dropped so as to tarnish your image, and enough is said without directly targeting you, making the other person feel that there is nothing that they have against you. It is just that a particular incident or particular feelings of yours is being shared because you have really done something wrong to them, and they have become a victim of your either abuse or your unkindness, your bad behavior. Before I go on to discuss as to what exactly can be done in such a scenario, I would want you to have completely detach yourself from those situations that you have just refreshed in your mind about smear campaign, and look at the bigger picture now. Recall your past when you had such kind of incidents and start looking at the bigger picture as to what exactly was happening, why did it happen, why this person would do something like this. As I told you, smear campaign is spreading rumors about somebody in an attempt to tarnish the image and put the other person down in front of others, and somehow isolate the person from the community as such, and make him or her feel isolated. Now think as to why somebody would do that. Completely detaching yourself from this picture, you have to analyze that a person who does something like this is a personality who's completely damaged and empty from inside, who's had severe traumatic childhood experiences, and those traumas are unhealed. Because of the unhealed traumas, either he was or she was neglected as a child, or was verbally abused, or some kind of abuse was inflicted upon this person, and that is why this person projects his or her own image on you. The reflection, it's like a mirror that he has. What he thinks about himself is what he projects about you or other person. But I'm sure, just by knowing that somebody is doing this because he or she is damaged, or he or she has some severe traumas, will not ease out the pain, because the grief and the anger and the pain that you go through because of this kind of treatment is something which is very damaging. And since in some cases you do lose out on some good connections also, not all people are matured enough to understand that there is a smear campaign being run against you, and not all ears are wise enough to keep the gossip with themselves. There are people who, once they listen something about you, they also become flying monkeys and start spreading the same rumor further to other people. I know socially, if you look at it, it is very damaging for the overall personality, for the overall, if you look at it as a bigger picture also, it is quite traumatic for somebody to go through this kind of experience. We all have at some point of time, we all have been subjected to something like this, and it is traumatic, no doubt about it, it is traumatic. But what can you do? Understanding that this person is damaged is one part of the story, but the pain that you go through, the grief that you go through, is something which is something which you have to face, which is something which you have to face in an intelligent manner. So coming to the second part of it, now you've understood or heard that somebody is spreading some rumors about you or revealing certain secret that you had shared at some point of time with them. Now what? You know that people are gradually disconnecting from you, people are sort of disengaging with you, and people are not that social with you the way they were in the past. What next? Well, because this situation is very tricky and can be a little traumatic in the mind of the one who's being abused or being put to such kind of situation, first thing that you must remember is, do not go about defending yourself to different people. You know that somebody is talking negative about you, somebody is subjecting to you to this kind of treatment, but defending yourself without being asked would again cause further damage to your personality and to the relationship, to the connections that you have. But in any case, remaining quiet also is not wise. I remember in one of my organizations, there was an anonymous letter being sent against two of my colleagues, female colleagues, and they started spreading the rumor that I was the face behind that. I was very naive at that point of time and didn't know how to handle the situation. So I just went into a freeze kind of mode. I did not speak about it. In my hearts of heart, I knew that I have not done something like that. These are against my values, and I would never, my wildest of dreams, think about sending an anonymous letter against anyone. But rather than addressing the issue in a matured and intelligent manner, I just went into my shell and did not give any explanation or anything to anyone, which was a wrong way of dealing with it. The right way of dealing with such a situation is, those people who matter, the priority people who really matter to you, the connections that you do not want to lose, you must walk up to those relations or connections and look into their eyes and politely ask them. I have been hearing that there are certain rumors which are being spread about me. In case you would like to ask anything, in case you have any question about my nature, character, my conduct, I would request you to please ask me directly rather than believing anything that is being said about me. Also, if you know these people since say 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, you must assure them that there is a consistency in your behavior that they must have noticed, and you would never go off track from that particular behavior. And this would give assurance to them that you are not involved in any such kind of behavior if somebody is projecting that ways. There's another thing which is very important to remember here is, some of the people will believe you and some of the people will not. Now in this case, though it may sound painful to hear, but the fact is, if they were so easy to lose, it is better that this person created an environment and helped you identify the right connections from the wrong connections. So those who were not vibrating at your frequency anyways didn't deserve you. So this is one way of looking at it, because not all are going to believe you. Whatever bigger picture you show them, whatever you try to make them understand that you're not involved in any such kind of controversy or dispute that the person is trying to project. Or in case of a secret, you may share with the person who you consider as high priority person, that this has happened, yes, in my family or in my private life. Yes, I have committed this kind of mistake, but it was bygone, and we are not angels. We are all subject to committing mistakes. So I had just shared at one point of time, just in case the person asks. Without asking, do not defend yourself in any case. So the people who believe you are the ones who will stay with you for a longer time, and they are the ones who deserve your company, who are vibrating at the same frequency that you are. And those whom you lose out anyways didn't deserve to be a part of your company. Another thing which you have to remember here, this is the last thing in such situations that you must not forget. It is up to you. If you want to engage your energies into this situation, completely get sucked in this situation, keep thinking about it. The more you think about the situation, the more you think about what is happening workspace or in your personal life, the more you think about it, the more you amplify this process, as well as these emotions, as well as this entire scenario. So if today 10 people are talking, you get stressed, you start thinking about it, overthinking, overanalyzing, you are amplifying the entire thing. Yes, believe me, this is the way universe works. Quantum physics proves that the way universe works is what you give energy to is what you get. So for you, shifting your energies from this particular scenario to doing what is positive is more important. So you do positive activities, engage yourself in positive activities, keep your grace on, keep yourself in high vibrational energies. Do not let your vibrations come down, do not let your grace go down. Keep working on yourself, keep that grace on. You can start blogging, you can start writing, you can pick up some hobby and start paying attention to that. Believe me, the moment you shift your energies from that scenario, let it be. People will talk. After some time, what happens is it is your, sometimes people spread this kind of smear campaign and spread rumors against you in an attempt to bring out the worst in you, in an attempt to make you react. Stop reacting. So that is the reason I said you do you start doing things which are positive for you. Pick up a hobby, start paying attention towards your work, start immersing yourself more in your work, start enjoying your own company, start enjoying the company of those 2, 3, 4, 5 people who trust you, who believe in you. And just do not be any heed to what is going on, what kind of rumors people are spreading about you. Eventually what happens is it is your character which speaks for yourself. So sooner or later your grace will speak for yourself. And once you look back, 2 years back or 3 years back, you yourself laugh at it, because you've just learned a lesson that there are some people who are just not worth your company. Believe me, there are people in this universe who operate at different vibrational level. Some operate at a very low vibrational level. These people are those unconscious, unresolved, traumatized people. We cannot help them. We can just discern that they need peace, love and light, and they should be away from us without disturbing our own peace. So they are just accumulating bad karmas. We cannot do anything about it. You keep on vibrating at a higher frequency, higher vibration. Start your focus towards positive activities, positive hobbies, positive things, and after a certain period of time, those people who belong to you will stay with you, and those who do not belong to you will just vanish. And it will not bother you. It will not bother you, because so much of abundance in this universe. The good people, the bad people. I'm not calling anybody bad. It's just that low vibrational people, high vibrational people, those who vibrate at your frequency will keep on joining you, You'll keep meeting new people, you'll keep having good connections. That is how you must look at life. At least I have looked at life in this manner, and I've always found that people who vibrate at my frequency stay with me despite, because see, as I said, we are not angels. We all are bound to commit mistakes. So those who love you will love you with all your flaws, all your shadow sides, all your negativities. Even if you commit some mistake or some blunder, they'll still love you with all that. And those who have to find faults are the ones who are at a different frequency. So leave them. Peace, love and light. That's it. That's the way to look at it. So I hope this video could give an insight into how you can manage the people during smear campaign and keep your cool during such phases. And that's it. It's about handling yourself intelligently and in a graceful manner. Hope to see you again in the next video. Thank you. Namaskar.